Welcome to SourceDay's video demonstrating how we can supercharge NetSuite's inbound shipment functionality by taking information directly input by our suppliers and importing that back into NetSuite and automatically generating that inbound shipment record. This saves NetSuite users time because they no longer have to go in and manually create that inbound shipment record or manually tie POs to it. All of that will just be passed directly on from our supplier back into NetSuite. As you can see, I'm logged in here as a supplier using SourceDay. SourceDay gives me access to all of my open orders across multiple customers and even showing me line level information across multiple POs. This allows me to quickly and easily give detailed communication to my buyers with the customers that I'm working with in order to suggest changes or update them on shipping notices. As you can see here, we have 2 purchase orders for our customer NetSuite, and we're able to get these shipped out quickly and easily. As a supplier, I'm able to enter in important shipment information here at the header level, such as the bill of lading, the carrier, and the means of transport. That way I can communicate this directly over to my buyer within SourceDay, as well as this information will feed back into the inbound shipment record within NetSuite. Additionally, I can attach any sort of backup documentation or important documents that my customer may require. That way they always have the latest and greatest information in their hands and know exactly who's taking care of their shipments and when they should expect to receive those. Additionally, at the line level, I'm able to put in even more information to give to my customers, whether that's the lot number of the product that we're shipping, the shipment number itself, or even a packing slip number. This information will carry over again into NetSuite as well, hitting that line level of the inbound shipment record. And what this means again for our NetSuite users is that they don't have to go through and rekey or re-enter any of this information manually into the inbound shipment. As a supplier, once I've entered in all my shipment information, all I have to do is mark this order as shipped, and 2 things are happening. All of this information is being passed back to my buyer's side of SourceDay, and they're able to see all of this information in real time, as well as writing that information back into NetSuite to automatically generate that inbound shipment record, again, removing that manual entry step. As a supplier, I'm able to track all of my shipment information once I get those shipments created and out the door. And we can see that ASN number that SourceDay generated automatically for me, capturing all of that information, and even tagging that attachment of the bill of lading that I added previously. In addition to creating the ASN, SourceDay is going to generate for me a packing slip as well as a line level specific shipping label. I'm able to print these documents off and add them to my shipment to make the receiving process faster for my customers, so that way they can get that inventory in faster and then out the door to their customers even quicker. From here, this information is flowing directly back into our customer side of SourceDay, as well as going directly into NetSuite to go ahead and generate that inbound shipment record. We've automatically generated that inbound shipment record within NetSuite. Everything that supplier entered for us has populated over and been brought right into this record, as well as that ASN that SourceDay automatically generated is also being populated here. This means for me as a NetSuite user, I don't have to manually rekey any of this information over from a document or from an email. All of it's just going to flow directly in here, thus saving me time and energy managing these inbound shipments. Additionally, the information doesn't stop there for me. So as that information was entered at a line level by my supplier, that information is also populating across. So that means NetSuite stays my single source of truth with the latest and greatest information, and I can trust that I can keep my arms around everything that's being shipped to me while it's in transit and before it's received. Now that all this information is within the inbound shipment, I can change that status to in transit. So that way, using things like the inventory snapshot report, I'm able to see not only what is in my warehouse, what is on order, but also what's on the ground and over the ocean on its way to me. And NetSuite doesn't stop there. I'm also able to take ownership of this product depending on my terms with my vendor. Once I've taken ownership of those inventory items, NetSuite's generating ownership transfer records to make sure everything is hitting the GL properly, which means our books will be up to date and accurate. Once I've marked the inbound shipment as in transit and taken ownership of the product at the appropriate time, NetSuite makes it easy for me to complete the last step of receiving all the different purchase order lines in this inbound shipment with just a single click. Thank you for watching SourceDay's product demonstration, showcasing how we can supercharge your NetSuite by automatically generating those inbound shipment records with information populated by the supplier. This eliminates that data reentry and manual creation of the inbound shipment on your end, and also allows you to know exactly what's in transit and what you're responsible for, thus keeping those books up to date and accurate.